I'm very excited. Today we're going to unbox the Jean Paul curved silver soprano saxophone. This is a very portable instrument, and this is right out of the box. I just got it in, so let's see what it sounds like. This is the Jean Paul curved soprano saxophone case, and you notice it's a very well-made case. Reinforced corners. You've got the foot pads both in the horizontal and vertical position. It has a wonderful zip-out backpack strap style case. Very convenient if your hands are full. And the handles seem very reinforced with pins here. So far I'm very impressed, and it also has a shoulder strap which they tuck away in here, and you can use this as a shoulder strap for carrying. Does not come with the cap. Okay, now let's take a look and see what Jean Paul USA sent us. We have your guarantee 5-star. We're striving for a 5-star customer service guarantee. 1-year parts and labor warranty. Saxophone assembly care maintenance guide. It even has a little fingering chart, which is kind of cool. Okay, and every saxophone, a lot of them nowadays have a cleaning cloth and the white gloves. Always wear the white gloves when playing saxophone. No, just kidding. They are not necessary. I never have used white gloves with saxophone, but if you want to use a little extra care, here you have some white gloves. You have a extra little strap here. This might be your neck strap. Kind of generic. I have a better selection of neck straps, but if you're a beginner, it's something to start with. We have a mouthpiece that looks like the typical beginner mouthpiece, and it has a reed. I have my own, but it comes with your first reed. And you also get a backup Rico 2.5 reed. I actually play on 2.5 to 3 reeds, so that's a good strength. And of course, your wonderful cork grease. This is not chapstick, cork grease for the cork. And once again, does not come with a cap. Okay, let's take a look at the actual Jean Paul saxophone. They go ahead and wrap it in this protective cloth. As you can see, I got the silver plated saxophone. I've always wanted kind of a silver plated horn, and so now I've got one. One of the things I always do as a saxophonist is I go down the scale and see if I can actually hear a scale while pressing the pads. I actually can. I don't know if you can hear it on the tape here or the video, but you can kind of hear a scale. That's a good first sign that I'm actually hearing a scale here. Okay, so we also have a little end cap. Everything is very small with this. It's pretty cool. This is a, like I said, a very portable, small little saxophone. It's a soprano, so it will be tuned to the key of concert B flat. And if you are a more advanced player, you'll know that you have to transpose everything up one step when playing with other musicians. Okay, one thing I'm noticing right off the bat, the thumb rest is a little bit firm, but you know, you can actually get a thumb rest pad if need be, but it's just something you can get used to. Okay, so the next thing we'll want to do is go ahead and put on our neck. And everything, once again, is really small with this, so should be a pretty easy effort. Everyone does their necks a little differently. I just kind of twist it on, and you want to make sure that this is loose first. And look at that, it goes in and it's nice and snug. And I want to make sure the octave key moves that top octave mechanism, and it does. That's great. So I'm going to tighten that down. Now, like I said earlier, I have my own mouthpieces, so I'm going to use those to actually play test this right out of the box. Okay, the moment we have all been waiting for, the actual play test of the Curved Soprano by John Paul USA. So the first thing I'm noticing right off the bat, because I'm used to playing like tenor or alto, if you use an neck strap, you have to pull it way up. So you'll get used to that. Maybe get a different neck strap. This is theirs. I thought I'd try theirs. And otherwise, you don't need a neck strap, but you just got to get used to resting a lot with your thumb. And you kind of want to curve it up. But what's cool about this little curved soprano is you can hear the sound coming right back at you. So here we go. Has a nice tone to it. Now the key is, how well does it play in tune? Well, I have a tonal energy app which gives our wonderful tuning. So let's take a look and we'll test out a few notes. And once again, getting used to flipping this up a little. So I may tighten this a little bit more or just kind of play it down, but okay, a little sharp. Still a little sharp, so that means my mouthpiece is in just a little bit too much. So I'll pull that out a little bit. And let's do our concert B flat. Spot on. Okay, what I thought we'd do is go ahead and just play a little Christmas song for you, because I'm actually just wrapping up a Christmas album. So how about a little God Rest You Merry Gentlemen?